Get that volume down. What's going on, Midnight family? What's going on? What's going on? Mark Pope, courtesy of Rick Pitino. For sure, Corey representing the Cardinal Bird. For sure. Yep. Let's start it out. Yeah, you can get the disclaimer all night. Rest in peace, Corito. Yep. He'd been enjoying tonight, wouldn't he? Yeah. He definitely would have enjoyed tonight. I'd have dropped the link for him tonight. Ooh. Ooh. When you say feed, are they on the radio? Are they going radio? Because if they are, we'll see what's going on. Let's check them out. Check out iHeart, see what's going on. Ooh, Kelsey or Pope? Okay. So you just talk about the Twitter feed. Ooh, message boards are hilarious with the Fire Mitch. For sure. Shout out to Corito. Rest in peace, bro. Congratulations to Siva. 100%. Big time congratulations to Peyton Siva. That's a good situation. That's a good move with the university. What a day. We still playing the TBT. Who we talking about? Kentucky people ain't laughing. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Who is he going to bring in from BYU? That's a great point. Who is Mark Pope bringing in? Corito from BYU. Listen, he was early with the Knight family. He was heavy with the Knight family. I try not to be sad when we lose people. You know, I just can't handle the sadness. So I like to celebrate people's lives, regardless if they're still in it or not, in mine. Ooh, no smoking policy. No drinking policy. They ain't even allowed to have Coca-Cola. Okay. His sister and son were in there, said a few words, didn't know he. Okay. That's awesome. Yeah, you can go back and catch that for sure. They got their man, they hired the Pope. Listen, 4 Pegs was awesome. Listen, thank you to all the people who came out to Kentuckiana Pump Sales to have lunch with us and check out the facilities. We will be doing more open houses for sure. But Kentuckiana Pump Sales, thank you for the hospitality. The event turned out great. I'm glad the rain stopped. The 4 Pegs was amazing. I took extra brisket sandwiches and barbecue. Yeah, it was a shame. Oh, he would love this. Oh, it's facts. He would love this tonight. Listen, this kind of job. Facts. Definitely. Yeah, like I said, yeah, he'd have been on the front line with the jokes. Calling to the show. Yeah, I can post a link. I can absolutely post a link. Yeah, just give me a little time. Oh, appreciate it. Just give me a little time to catch up. Appreciate that. Midnight Family. Ooh, Hurley said no thank you. Did Scott Drew say no thank you? There was no Billy Donovan. There was no Rick Pitino. Listen, you couldn't get your boy out of retirement. Queen Lady Lachelle in the building. We're improving, Lisa. Oh, we're improving on the graphics for sure. We're watching it or not. Facts. Let's do this. It's a celebration. Ooh. What choice do you think Pope was for UK? What number choice do you think Pope was? Ooh, and they ran Cal out of there. Ooh, they are going for Mitch Barnhart. Jeff left in the building. What's good? Jason, what you mean? You mean I need to bail on the other ones? Oh, Midnight Family merch. That's a Delquan thing. Yeah, he'll be missed. Like I said, that Cardinal energy, man. He's definitely gonna be missed. Ooh, BBN on X Live. Hold on. Desmond, you're right. I'm over here babysitting. Mom's Kelly, we watch it or not. Cheers. Let me get these in. This is a double cheers. Whew. I gotta catch my breath first. Okay, y'all, this is my first sip. I got most of my chores done. I gotta write a commercial tonight. The cocktails might make the commercial better. We'll see about that. 3, 2, 1, cheers. Whew, goodness gracious. Desmond and Mom's Kelly know how to get somebody started. You get this party started right. Oh yeah, I can imagine the whole nation's in there. We definitely still playing it. Yeah, we definitely still playing TBT. Can I stand this selection? Ooh. Bradshaw looking like he's going to UNC. I wonder if he got any NIL up front. We need to sign these visiting recruits. Yes, target your guys. Ooh. He took it personal, didn't he? Definitely guards can learn a lot from Siva. I mean, listen, on the court is one thing, but getting him on the court and having official capacity on the court and the character in there, like he's a raise all tide kind of person who carries some damn good energy, man. Ooh. Yeah, I'm excited about Siva. Of course, I'm disappointed for Reese, but I mean, I understand. The machine is the machine. Great time to be a Cardiff. Oh my God. Look, I want to keep on saying it. I cannot believe John. Listen, I thought for sure this was just another John Calipari typical offseason. I want to make you love me, so I'm going to dangle another team in your face. And he's at Arkansas doing press conferences. And you mean to tell me the top coaches have no real interest in the University of Kentucky? And Coach Calipari is taking all of his talents and resources with him? Oh, my God. I needed that so bad. Oh, my God. They got more faith in Pat Kelsey than Mark Pope. For sure. And end up with Pope. You called it. I mean, we all saw it. It was a possibility, but it was like, nah. Surely Kentucky will find better than that, right? Ronnie Ron in the building representing the Cardinal Bird. Oh, listen, Delquan is my director of merch policy. I need to ask him if he's patented the design, because I don't want to get a cease and desist. I knew it was smoking, Jesse. I figured that. I'm relieved it's not. That's the Louisville fan base. I'm relieved that it's not Hurley, Donovan, Patino, and I'm even more relieved that they didn't even show interest like that. And you got that Miles Kelly in the building, and you got that Baylor rejection. Facts. Yep, definitely. Rest in peace to Clito. For sure. Was either the drunk few or oh, I forgot few got into a little trouble. I forgot all about that. No. I know. You know what, Taylor? I was going to fall on that sword. But you're right. Nikki, get on that microphone. Nikki Valvano, get on that microphone. When I'm out on location having technical difficulties, get on the microphone and hold down the show. Steve had to drive from Jeffersonville, Indiana to the studio. Nikki should have got on that microphone and tap danced. Boy, but Taylor, I screwed it up. I had one plug and the wrong jack and totally just I screwed it up. For sure. Rest in power. Corito says a lot about Mitch. Maybe new coaches don't want him as a boss. Oh, I mean, any coach that hold on. Did I catch it before the sneeze? Listen, that's a good point. Maybe they don't want him, knowing how powerful he is, or maybe he didn't want to bring in a powerful head coach and he wanted somebody under the thumb. Thanks. Appreciate that. Appreciate it, Jason. Okay, fair enough. Appreciate it. Okay, now we're gonna have to do it. Okay. Yeah, let me catch up. Okay, listen. I'll talk to my director, my merch director, Delquan Dorsey. One night we'll have to get all the sizes in, and maybe the wrench can get them out to you. If PK can pull off a win at Rupp, it's been early said 20 mil wouldn't get him to come. Damn, UK. Pope was probably number 6. Hopefully we get a Louisville live this year. I think we'll get something. We'll get an event. 7th choice. Rip. Thank you for supporting the channel, Moms Kelly. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't use their YouTube live. I don't know. Maybe I can send them an invite. Matt Jones said that they would have to wait a week or two to ask Donovan, and decided not to wait. Ooh. I don't know. Yeah, because you wouldn't have to wait to get an answer. Not happy with Mitch. Well, listen. No, they should not be. They should not be happy with themselves for their lack of appreciation for what John Calipari brought to the table on the court, what he brought to the table off the court. Again, it's not just the on the court; it's the bullying. It's the things that made you feel like sometimes you can't compete. It's the I know I've said it to the Knight family. I know I said it on the Day Show. It's the Drake thing. It's the stunt. Like Cal knows how to stunt like a damn big timer. There's Cal and then there's Baby, right? It's Cal and it's 2000 Cash Money Records. Like that's how hard he stunts. He knows how to floss. He knows how to stunt. He knows how to show off. When we're fighting for a recruit and he just sticks to recruit on ESPN, a 4-star. He stuck a 4-star on ESPN just to make him commit to Kentucky in a head-to-head battle. What was his name? The left-hand kid that end up transferring to Indiana. Oh, they are not happy. But no, you're not happy. You're unappreciative. You weren't appreciative. Stoops is the top dog on campus now. Home run hire for the Cards, the Pope. No, what Winston Bennett talking about? Facts, Kayla. Facts. Mom's Kelly said, love all y'all. Get it out now. You never know. Like tomorrow's never promised. It's always something people say, but it's a real thing for sure. Ooh. P-O-P-E. Go. Oh, can he still play the TBT? Ooh. Plus Steven's a huge ad. Okay. Link. Hold on. I'm still. Okay, there you go. Russ needs to come on too. Has he already committed? Pope still has a ring to it. Steven still wears a cutoff hoodie on. Ooh. PK visited Maddox and Toledo, then flew. No. Yeah, he was with Maddox, and I think the staff was with the family. I'm pretty sure. River City Entertainment Group. Hold on. Let me catch up. Oh, yeah. That was a little much. Yeah, that's a good point. Casey, yeah, it's National Mitch Barnhart Day. Ooh, hold on. Did they really have, that's what it's looking like. Norlanders reported it. That's part of my Ooh, and listen. Hey, Beth, what's going on? Listen, he better. If I was Mark Pope or anybody around him, you better be watching film of the Coach Kelsey, the Coach Pat Kelsey press conference. Because if you stink it up or if you're uninspiring in the opening press conference, oh my God, Kentucky's going to be double trouble mad. My goodness. Catching up. I see you, Bickett. Oh no, Chuck. No, Chuck. The pressure is on Pope. Cal has owned this rivalry. Why would the pressure be on PK? Why would the pressure? Listen, Pope is a UK alum. He was their 6th choice, and Barnhart ran off a Hall of Fame coach. And he's a UK alum. The pressure, and it's at Rep. The pressure is all on Pope and the UK fan base. Bickett, what's good?
What's up, my man? How you been?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. Seems like it's a good day.
Oh, I had to stay up because it's such a nice day. Been excited for this moment. Just wanted to jump in here and say rest in peace to my buddy Carito, and one of the originals on this show, and
definitely.
And then laugh about our friends out east.
Vicky, let me ask you, how afraid are you of Pope compared to Hurley or Drew or Donovan? Look, give me a number for Hurley and Drew and Donovan, and then a number for Pope.
Hurley, I would have been a 10.
Okay.
Donovan, probably a 9. Drew, we're looking about a 3. And Pope a negative 199.
So you weren't the Drew thing didn't bother you at all, huh?
No, I like Drew, but I don't think he would have succeeded in Lexington. So
just the environment wouldn't be right.
It would have overwhelmed him.
Yeah. Is it the heavy what do they call it? Introvert thing?
Yeah, he just didn't have the personality to own that job. Now, I would have been real worried about Bruce Pearl, but
especially following up Calipari right there.
Exactly.
Golly.
I mean, to be honest with you, that's who I was more worried about than anybody was Bruce Pearl.
Oh, okay, okay.
And I'm glad they didn't go that route. So, Mark Pope, you tear off that suit.
That suit, yep. Yeah, do it.
Let us all laugh at your big goofy ass.
Do it every game. All right, you want to give it another shout out, or are you good to go?
No, we're good. You have a good one, Mike.
Yep, for sure.
Thanks, bud.
That was Bickett. Oh, from studio. Okay, he's out of here. Madison, what's going on?
What is up, my brother? How are you?
I'm good. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great. It's so great to get to come on and talk to you again. It's been freaking ever, but like I said the other day, life be life and get busy,
I loved it. I love the life be life, and I'm probably using that in my daily slang now from now on.
Life be life, and with the capital L for L's up, baby, because just like PK says at the end of every sentence, baby, L's up, go Cards, man. I mean, I'm just excited. I mean, there's a lot to be excited about, but first off, I gotta say shout out to my brother, man, Carito. Rest in peace, my dog. I love you, my brother. Taking a shot for you tonight, definitely. We was in the spaces earlier. Shout out to Power 10. Shout out to my Power 10 fan. Carito was the biggest Power 10 fan. I mean, we just all loved him. His family was in there. We were 185 deep in there for a while. I think it was about 1,000 people tuned in after the fact. So we got to hear from his family, and they just can't believe the amount of love and, outpouring of support, for them and for Carito, and just the amount of influence that he had. They just said they were completely, just baffled by it all, and they just couldn't believe it, and they just appreciated it so much. So Card Nation, anybody, who's on here listening, Midnight Fam, they definitely appreciate you, and rest in peace, Carito. But yeah, I mean, I know he'd be laughing right now at the fact that they got Mark Pope on the line. I mean, I'm not scared of Mark Pope. Like, I'm sorry. I'm just not. I'm not scared of Mark Pope. And I mean, the meme possibilities are also endless. I mean, you just got to think about how funny that's going to be. But I mean, it's going to be funny, and it already is funny trying to watch them talk themselves out of the fact that he is not even their third or fourth choice. He's probably their fifth choice, and it's because Mitch decides to go rogue and do what he wants for a change. And
Why do you think? Why do you think Mitch went with Pope?
I think he's a safe hire, and I think he's also he went for Scott Drew, the first deeply Christian guy that he was closest to, and now I think he's going for another guy who is obviously deeply Christian, who holds deeply Christian beliefs. He's coming from BYU, so I feel like that played a big part in it. I feel like, if I was a fly on the wall, I wouldn't be surprised to hear conversations like that going on behind the scenes over there. I mean, everybody, if you're red and black, black and red till I'm dead, how them dudes over there in blue get down, some of them. Yeah. So, what's understood doesn't need to be explained, my brother. But I really, just love getting on and talking to you. I'm really excited about who we've brought in so far for the basketball team. I mean, I love PK. I feel like he was exactly what we needed. He's literally the exact opposite of KP, the opposite initials and everything. We got we got the exact opposite. That's exactly what we wanted. So, I mean, I'm just excited that he seems to understand. I mean, as soon as he steps off the plane, they're in his face and he's not scared. He's what is your expectation? To win. We're gonna win. There's no talk of, you have to be patient. There's no talk of, we need to take time. You need to bear with me for a year. We're going to hit the ground running. We're going after who we're going after. I have a system I believe in on both ends of the court. I have a staff that I believe in. I have an ability, to recruit that I believe in. Right. He may be a little bit corny, but he's a dad and he knows it and he embraces it and he loves it. And there's nobody better, honestly, than somebody who can laugh at themselves. I feel like that makes him relatable. And I feel like that makes him really just relate, especially to a fan base that had, regardless of how anybody feels about KP or how he should have, been in the media or XYZ, his personality, you could just tell he's very introverted. Hungry. And introverted people don't do well, in front of a bunch of lights and in front of camera. It's just, you put them in front of it and they don't know how to react sometimes. And that's just the reality of it. And so, to have somebody that is so comfortable and to have somebody that embraces that and welcomes that and wants that.
I tried to get my Pat Kelsey glasses and they misread my glass expiration date, so I gotta go give them a piece of my mind tomorrow.
I feel that, man. I got one restriction on my license, and it must be wearing them damn glasses when you're on the road. No. That's it. I gotta wear the glasses, bro, because I am so blind. But yeah, man, I'm excited. I mean, I hope, I'm really glad we were able to get, looking like we're gonna get that big man from Arizona on a visit. I'm down with them going after all the guards they can go after. Guard play is the name of the game. We need it. Love it. You need it. And I feel like I've watched a lot ever since we hired him. I watched a lot of Charleston and not just highlights and certain players. I turn on full games and sit there and watch and I'll rewind and I'll be like, okay, what did he do? And I feel like it's crazy because people compare. Obviously, he's technically from Mac's coaching tree. He's from Skip Prosser's coaching tree. If I'm being for real, I feel like he's more from Skip Prosser's coaching tree than he is from Mac's coaching tree. But I digress with that. The point that I'm getting at is, it's more similar of a system to what we like than what we. I feel like people got so carried away with the words pack line and the words 4 out 1 in and all that stuff. They get caught up in the terminology and not what's in front of their eyes on the court, and it's are you watching the same game that I'm watching? You got to watch a full Charleston to see it. Yeah. It's are you watching the same game that I'm watching? Because I'm seeing ball handlers pressuring up the court. I'm seeing traps in the coffin corner. I'm seeing a white boy catch charges. And that's what I'm seeing. And rain down threes on the other end. I'm telling you, man, I don't know. I feel like it's definitely going to be, some of the people that still, if they're still doubting, they're still worried about it. I'm not worried about. At least we're going to be watching some fun basketball again. And I do believe that will translate to more wins. I don't really want to put a record number on it, but I mean, PK says we should be able to make the tournament first year. So you know what, if that's what PK says, then I'm riding with what PK says.
And he's going to get adults. He's going to get 4-year guys, 3-year guys, guys that are proven, know how to win. So
guys that have been at multiple levels, guys that have played for a long time, and that's the name of the game now. I mean, it used to kind of be the opposite. A few years ago, we bring in Damian Lee and Trey Lewis with a bunch of freshmen and sophomores, and we are killing it. You only need 2, impact transfers, 2 to 3. But now you need, 4 of your starting five need to be impact transfers, older guys, and you have, you know, a couple freshmen, you know, coming off your bench that get meaningful playing time. You know what I mean? So it's becoming, you know, and more kids are, you know, honestly, which people thought that with NIL it wouldn't happen, but I mean, honestly, you know, it definitely is a double-edged sword, and there are a lot of things going on right now that feel very NBA contract.
And he's used to it coming to college in Charleston. He's used to doing the most with his resources.
Yes, and he embraces it, and I love that. And I love, you know, I mean, he's from a freaking that's a basketball hotbed. Carolina's their freaking basketball hotbed, man. I mean, they got so much talent over there. They have so, you know, I mean, even the lower level, the competition. I mean, I watched literally the other day. I was watching their CAA championship game from this past year that they just won, and they played against Stony Brook, and dude, there was some dudes on Stony Brook that I was like, freaking recruit his ass, like get that dude over here. Like I was like, oh my goodness. Like, so sometimes people have to realize, like, just because somebody comes from a mid-major, you know, especially you know, when you're winning mid-major championships and booking tickets to the NCAA tournament, it's and that's why it's so funny. The pressure have you watched
Charleston, Alabama?
Yes. I feel like they were scared. They kind of like, I think the lights was a little too bright in that moment. Not for PK, but for some of the players. I think they were kind of like, because Alabama obviously, you know, proved their mettle, you know what I mean? Like they proved it, making it to the Final Four, you know what I mean? So it's now looking back, you know, seeing obviously, you know, Alabama freaking Final Four team, you know what I mean? So they ended up, I think, only losing that game by like 13. They ended up, you know, but at the same time, I don't look at that as much as I look at the fact that he was able to take a program and build it into something that was consistently winning at a high level. And that's what we need to get back to again. And I feel like we're going to get back to that again sooner rather than later, because again, half the battle is that confidence and believing that, you know, you are the guy to lead this program back, you know, that you are going to do it. Like we don't have any excuses. You know, it's so funny because I graduated from Seneca High School. God, this summer going to be 10 years. Oh my Lord. 2014.
Oh no.
Seneca, West Unseld, stand up. Diane Sawyer, stand up, man. Oh my goodness.
Stop counting now while you're young.
Man, I know, right? I can't believe it. But yeah, Seneca, I graduated from Seneca, but my principal at the time, for my first couple years there, Michelle Dillard, our school motto was no excuses, just results. And that's how I feel with PK every time he speaks. I feel like, you know, if you're don't plan on winning, don't put your shoes on. You know what I mean? Like, right. Strap up your shoes. I mean, and that's one thing that always makes me think of Jalen Withers, and me and you always used to laugh about. He lost his shoe every freaking game. Like, dude, hold on to your shoe, bro.
You got to give a shout out because Lawrence is gonna kill me if I bring him up.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Go ahead, Lawrence. Lawrence is an OG. I've been listening to him forever on middays. So go ahead. I appreciate you for letting me go on with you, Maven.
No, you good.
Just shout out to my Power 10 family, man. Shout out to PK. Shout out to Mark Pope, man. Come on, let's start this rivalry. Let's see what you got, bro. Let's go, because PK is coming, that's for sure. PK's shoes are tied tight, so let's go, man. Let's go.
You're welcome anytime, girl.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Good night.
All right. Good night. Listen, Madison was a day show, day one. I hadn't heard from her in a long time. Shout out, Madison. Living Pepper, Louisville 41. What's good?
Well, Marcus, man, you know what? I'm gonna be petty because I love being petty. I'm laughing at Kentucky. First, I want to say RP to Carito, man. Like, I never met him in person, but we had a whole lot of interaction on Twitter X. We had a whole lot of laughs in those spaces too, man. And plus, whenever we were down after the game, man, he used to make me laugh after every game in those Twitter spaces. Man, I'm gonna miss him real bad. But hey, man, it's a brand new era, Marcus. You got Pat Kelsey. Now you got Mark Pope at Kentucky. A whole new era. And yeah, I ain't afraid of Mark Pope, but even though they are hiring the head coach, it's still Kentucky, and we still got to. Hey, I still don't want to lose to Kentucky because we thought when we got Jeff Brown, what we thought with the first thing we came out of mind, Marcus, that we're gonna beat the stuff out of Kentucky. Look what happened.
Right.
But Jeff Brown was mad. But Jeff Brown mad about that game, and I'm pretty sure he ain't gonna lose Kentucky anymore. So we can go.
Listen, Robert, that was the name I was trying to think of. My bad, Lawrence. I cut you off. My bad.
I just want to say, we can go in Rivalry Arena with a whole big time swagger, thinking we're gonna go in there and just hand it to Kentucky. But what the thing you know about when you play at Rivalry Arena, it's all what they always call it cheat arena. We can go in there swagger, but come on, Marcus, man. Louisville always get nervous when they play in there. Some reason I thought that overtime game where your boy hit the free pointer, I thought Louisville gonna win that game. But
wait, you talking about with Fresh Campbell? You talking about with Mac?
When Chris Mack was head coach, we went in there.
Yeah.
Took them to overtime. Your boy Jordan Noah was struggling that whole game, but when he hit that free pointer, I thought Louisville gonna win when he knocked down that free pointer in overtime.
Listen. Cal would give him a little extra bit of swag that just I don't know, just gave him a little extra bit of confidence that I don't think they're gonna have anymore.
Yeah, we think that Marcus, man, but that game, that little Kentucky game is so mystery because you don't know what games you're gonna get every single time. How many times in Freedom Hall you thought you had those boys, but something happened? Because the game still pissed me off to that day, that Packers Spark game, man. He was out of bounds. I can't believe.
You still mad about it?
Marcus, I'm still mad about the Sweet 16 game in 2014. I'm still mad about the game. I'm still mad about that game where Louisville should have won that Sweet 16 game. And you had one of those twins hit that knockdown 3-point shot, and I thought the Burke Reed kind of helped Kentucky in that game because how you gonna cause a bunch of fouls on the Louisville big man? Come on now, come on, because you knew when Harold went out the game, we was in trouble. But you like it's TBT. Congratulations, Peyton Siebel, because we kind of called it a couple of weeks ago, Marcus, that he was gonna probably be part of the coaching staff because him and Pat Kelsey were kind of talking a lot. They were and plus, Siebel gonna be on the coaching staff and still run his run his thing he got going on. Think about all the guys who gonna actually come train with him at his at his company. All those great recruits. At
360.
Think about all those kids who gonna probably play there and want to come to Louisville play for Pat Kelsey.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna start a pipeline. Listen, you want to give a shout out because I gotta get a refill.
Hey, shout out to Carito, man. We're gonna miss you, bruh. And man, ain't gonna be the same without you.
Yeah. Shout out. All right, Lawrence. You good? Okay. Man, listen. I'm sitting here. Look, shout out to Bickett. Shout out to Madison. Shout out to Lawrence. Y'all sending me to the kitchen a little quick tonight. Listen. The coaching situation. The serious discussion on the coaching situation. I only need a few minutes. I only need 90 seconds to go get a refill. So if y'all can tolerate 90 seconds, I'll come back and give you my serious, realist thoughts. You can hang on 90 seconds. We'll get it in. Let me pull this off the screen. Yeah, man, you didn't get a notification? Oh, they trying to shut your boy Maven down or something. Hold on, let's get it. 2, 1. Okay. Come on. Okay, I'm going to go quick. The connection is crazy. Drake's next rap about to have Pig Sooie in it. Danny C. Gosh darn it. Danny C. Don't do that to me. Listen. Big shout out to Dan McDonald. The second hour. I think it was a good interview. Louisville baseball coach Dan McDonald came on the show today. He was on the second hour because I couldn't get connected the first hour. I mess with Dan. I mess with Coach McDonald. Listen, there will be no Dan McDonald slander for the rest of the time he's on with Louisville. Y'all better hang on to Dan McDonald. You don't be a Kentucky fan and get these crazy, stupid expectations of our baseball team. You better love Dan McDonald. Actually, if I catch you unfairly criticizing Dan McDonald from this point forward, I'm probably going to block you. Now, if I block you over Dan McDonald comments, just don't take it personal. Listen, I want what's best for the university. Sometimes I can go overboard with my thoughts on what's best for the university, but I hope you know that I want what's best for the university. Dan McDonald is what's best for the university. I will not tolerate any Dan McDonald slander. Thank you, Coach McDonald. And we're doing the show tomorrow from Jim Patterson Stadium. He has a 7 o'clock or either 6 or 7 game tomorrow night. He has a 1 o'clock game on Saturday and maybe a 1 o'clock game on Sunday. I am going to catch up. Danny C, let me get a shout out to Danny C. I'm glad y'all like the shirt. Individuals that like the shirt, I'm glad you like the shirt. Midnight Family. That's a nice little shirt. Cheers, Midnight Family. Okay, is Stoops the man now at Kentucky? Smoke coming out of Lexington for the Pope. Jay Reed. ESPN. Pope is not going to get the ESPN treatment. Pope is not going to get the Drake treatment. Pope is not going to get the rapper treatment. Is this CJ3K? I don't want to use your government name if it's not CJ3K. But cheers. Oh, look. Y'all trying to get me going. I can tell. CJ. Cheers. But listen, don't donate to the channel. Listen, every time you donate to the channel, you risk getting it shut down. Because every time you make me get a cheers, the show's going to get more and more dangerous. I promise you. Cheers. People, if you go back and listen to the show when Cal left, that first segment, when we played Ding Dong, the Witch is Dead, we meant that shit. Me and Steve were eye to eye in the studio, and we meant every word of that shit. Because Steve understood what I understood. It's not, it's a program thing. It's not the wins and losses. Kentucky had the entire nation's. Kentucky had 9 wins. They tried to schedule Gonzaga late. If Kentucky would have got that Gonzaga game in, they were 9-17. And people on ESPN were like, if Kentucky beats Gonzaga, you got to put them in a tournament. And everybody knew if Kentucky got in the tournament with 9 wins, they were going to be the most dangerous. Can you imagine what kind of trauma that causes? Not just our fan base, but all fan bases that think they got a shot at the championship. North Carolina and Duke didn't want to see Kentucky late. That's a problem. That's why I didn't want to believe that they would be stupid enough to let him waltz out the door. Oh my God. Oh my God. The sports gods could not have. My God. Never in a million years would I have imagined that the Calipari empire would go so easily without a fight. We literally, to get our Patino and our Jurich out of here, you literally had to use federal interference. You had to get the governor. Listen, I make jokes about the Louisville fans and you should have done more to protect the system and protect the program and all that stuff. But just know that the Louisville is so strong that it took illegal federal interference, illegal audits. I don't want to say illegal audits. I'll say audits that were misrepresented to the public. You had to audit the Yum Center. You had to audit all the deals Tom Jurich did. You had to do fake pieces. What is it called? False flag pieces. You had to do so much to try to take down the Louisville Empire. You had to get governors. You had to get billionaires in Papa John's. You had to get shoe companies and FBI investigate. It took a concerted effort to knock Louisville off the trajectory. It took everything y'all had to get Louisville out of position. And Kentucky just did it to themselves. Oh my God. Kentucky did it to themselves. You cannot believe, I could not believe it. Like, could you imagine fighting for your life, fighting for your program life, and your enemy just gives away their program? Oh my God. You can't make it up. You cannot make it up. Damn it, BS. BS, that's some BS. Gosh darn it. BS, that's some real BS. BS, let's get a cheers in here. Real G's moving silence like lasagna. Cal's bringing in Lil Wayne. Cal's bringing in Drake. Cal's bringing in LeBron to be the Y in Kentucky. LeBron ain't got no affiliation with Kentucky. Do y'all realize that for Cal to win the championship, he brought in the Oklahoma City Thunder to spar with his team? There's no coach that's gonna be able to do that to us. I mean, God, like, think about it. We went through a whole 2 pandemic years. We went through pandemics and they didn't have one positive test until they were ready to get their ass kicked by Texas. Could you imagine going through pandemic seasons and every other college basketball team and football team and baseball? We had to kick. I know y'all don't remember this, but this is my job. We literally had to kick our best 2 soccer players off our team because they weren't abiding by the COVID restrictions and regulations. It may have been 2, maybe it's 1. I think it was 2. And they transferred to Kentucky immediately. Do y'all remember that? Do y'all remember that? They went through the entire COVID, not one positive. And after the COVID was over, they said, we didn't test unless you were showing you were visibly and tragically sick. I was, what? So y'all weren't testing the whole time? And all the rest of college, quote unquote, was testing and sitting players. Do you think those Carleak games, if Carleak didn't have a sniffle and had to test, I mean, we would have instantly put 3 more wins on our basketball team. We would have instantly. That's what I'm saying. They got to play by different rules. And then they admit they play by different rules. And then Chris Mack called them out for playing by different rules. They just threw all that away. In one day, they just threw out their ability to do all that cheating. Oh my God. I cannot believe that my rival fan base did that. This might be worse than losing to Oakland. Congratulations, Mark Pope. As a former player, I'm happy for you. I'm extremely happy for you. Great Peyton Siva hire. Great Peyton Siva hire. Yeah, there's no doubt about that. Oh, it's KCD part 2. Hold on, because I got a big call for sneeze coming up. The Scott Drew restaurant situation. Rest in peace, Corito. Oh, and they had a top 3 class coming in. Sean the Barber said check his page on Facebook. Oh, it's gonna be so much fun. Oh, and then listen, fear. I'm not worried about him. The Louisville fan base saying I'm not worried about him is crazy. No, they exposed themselves. Healamore Bay, what's good? You still lit. Listen, I gotta do it. Delquan, the people want to know. Listen, it's up to you to answer it. Listen, your boy Megan, I don't do bad business. So we got to get clearance. We got to get midnight clearance. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Okay, I'm catching up. Oh, you don't know about Madison? Oh, man. Oh, you tripping. Oh, listen. I got to get to the commercials. I got a couple things to do tonight. I cannot go on any further. I'm sorry, Madison. I'm sorry, Madison. Jump in here again. Everybody loved hearing you. But I got to get out of here. I might do some work. Listen, don't tell anybody. I might do a little extra work under the cocktail influence. Sometimes the cocktail brings out my creativity. But I do got to get out of here. Try to keep it at an hour. Y'all, let's go. Let's go. This is gonna be so much fun. I can't believe they did this, y'all. I can't believe it. It's the best.